To blade or not to blade? That's the question. In this video, we're going to cover a couple of scenarios. When you should use a bolt-on reversible edge, and when is the best time to replace bolt-on teeth or a bolt edge. In this video, we're going to cover a couple of scenarios. When you should use a bolt-on reversible edge, and when is the best time to replace bolt-on teeth or a bolt-on reversible edge. So scenario one is where you need to use a bucket without teeth. So an example of this is where you have a customer come along to you as a hire company, or you're a utility client, and the specification is that you need a bucket without teeth. So in this case, most people just remove these bolt-on teeth, and this just leaves the bare bucket shell to be worn. So in this scenario, the lip plate, which is the core integral part of the bucket, starts to wear back, and the exposed weld on the outside starts to wear back, and invariably what ultimately happens is the lip plate will peel out and the whole bottom of the shell will peel away and the whole bucket is ruined. So in this scenario, we strongly recommend that you use a bolt-on reversible edge. Whilst the teeth have been taken off, it leaves a set of double holes here on the lip plate that you can bolt a reversible cutting edge to. Once that's been worn back slightly and comes to the point where you need to change it, the whole bolt and blade can be taken off and spun round and refitted. We actually have another very informative video on our YouTube channel that you could actually look at and see how this can be done properly. The reason why here at Rhinox we really strongly recommend that you fit a bolt-on reversible edge is it can prolong the life of your bucket multiple times over. It is a hardened steel reversible cutting edge, and we want to strongly point that out. And what it does is that it's a third of the cost of the overall bucket. And so you can use it 2 times and then replace it probably 3, 4, 5, 6 times until the bucket itself actually becomes too worn that you can no longer use it. So like I say, we strongly recommend where you're asked to have buckets without teeth that you do fit a reversible cutting edge. So scenario 2 is where you haven't replaced your bolt-on teeth or your bolt-on reversible cutting edge. Here at Rhinox, we strongly recommend that when it gets past the second serration on the Rhinox bolt-on tooth, that you do replace these. This is because ultimately you're reducing your digging penetration. Your tooth will be a round nub that won't penetrate in the same way, and especially when you're digging in hard and ground that's rocky, you won't get the penetration that you need to remove the soil out of the ground. On reversible cutting edges, if you don't replace these when they get back to the edge of the lip plate, you will be wearing into the core lip plate of the bucket, as we've already stressed. So where you're digging a trench with a flat bottom, you can see ridges going through, and you don't get a level, flat-bottomed trench for foundations or utility pipes. So we strongly recommend that you replace these at the point where they get past the second serration, or you get up to where the lip plate of the bucket is when you're using a bolt-on reversible edge. If this video didn't answer your questions, follow us on our YouTube channel or give us a call and we'll be more than willing to help you.